Good morning, everybody. Chad from the Right Line. I'm with Joseph here, and we are doing something a little bit special today. We are out near Bartlett Lake, and we are working with the Tonto Recreation Alliance, doing a little bit of service work on a trail that's been closed since 2005, and we'll actually get to run part of this trail, if not the entire trail. A little bit more details later.
So high, I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through.
After meeting everybody at this ranger station, it wouldn't take long for us to arrive here with the Tonto Recreation Alliance at this new staging area that they are building for FR-42, or Telegraph Line Road. The goals for today are to tack together and build the pipe rail that you see in the background there, and also to harden the staging area and fill in these natural water runoffs here with stone to make them a little bit more durable.
Do you think you could have got a bigger tire?
It'll clear 42s.
Will it?
Yeah, I just can't afford it.
I don't think I've seen your truck with 40s yet.
They're too expensive.
That's true. What are they, like $800 a piece now?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Oh my God.
This is the gatekeeper that they've built for this trail. So when it becomes open to the public, if you can't get past this gatekeeper, you should seriously reconsider going on this trail. Telegraph Line Road, or FR-42, was closed in 2005 after a massive wildfire burned through this area in 2005. It's such a favorite trail. You can find it in one of the older versions of the Wells guidebook. And 2012, Tonto Recreation Alliance started working on getting this reopened, rehabbing it, and making it suitable for the public to travel on. And I understand that it should be open to the general public in a couple of weeks. For my part today, I was put on the welding crew for this 600-foot stretch of pipe rail that we put in. Now, the uprights were already mortared into the ground. We just had to lay the new pipe down on top and weld them together. The instruction was, it doesn't have to look pretty, just stick it together and make sure that it doesn't come apart. So that's what we did. And the challenge came to places like this where there were great big gaps in between the pipes, but I managed to fit those together and weld them. I had somebody going ahead of me with a flux core welder tacking some of the stuff together, and then I welded some of that together. I was using a Lincoln 210 welder with a 4,000 watt generator, and stuck all these pieces together. I had two other volunteers from our club with me. One was an assistant just to try to help me get these little pieces cut and trimmed so that they would fit in between the gaps, and the other was on fire watch. They had two great big water bags and a fire extinguisher, and would put out any embers or anything else that looked like it could start a fire. This is the first time in the history of this channel, anyway, that there has ever been any drone footage in any of my content. This video is not being monetized for various reasons, but one of which is because it has drone footage in it. So, enjoy it, ad-free, and YouTube. There better not be any ads in this video. So all of this volunteer work today was being coordinated by the Tonto Recreation Alliance in partnership with the Tonto National Forest and many local volunteers and clubs that come out and donate their time and their talents to doing all of this volunteer work out here in the National Forest. Projects like this would not be completed without volunteers, and there are projects like this going on all throughout the year, and you can find out all the information about projects that Trail are doing on their website. There were 3 simultaneous projects going on today: the pipe rail, hardening of the staging area, and further up the trail there was a team doing brushwork.
much more heavy. They just have flex wire.
All right, so it's 4:15. We started at about 9 o'clock this morning. Been pretty much going nonstop except for lunch and welding that pipe rail. And we did a pretty good job. Now we're ready to go hit the trail. We're all kind of lined up. This will be a real treat because this has been closed since 2005. So who knows what we're going to find.
Joseph and I are going to try to show you as much of the trail as we can and still keep it exciting.
We've got a pretty sorted group. We got a bunch of Jeeps, a bunch of Toyotas, a Lexus. This is going to be fun.
Oh, it'll also be more fun because there are some wheel stand spots. Jim
Wheel
found
stand.
them earlier.
Wheel stand spots.
Well, not wheel stand, but air spots.
Richard, we're almost off to the gate. I'm gonna lock that for you.
We're going to have to change batteries here. This trail is kind of unique to us right now because it is not officially open to the public. This is kind of a special treat for us because we were working today and we get to run it. So I think that this trail is slated to be open sometime this year. So that'll be really, really cool. But it's like I said, it's really kind of special to get a chance to come in here and look at this trail. The last time I was out here, I think it must have been like 2006 or 7 or something like that. I was in my first Rubicon. Came out here with some friends. We had no idea that it was closed. Ooh, nice wheel stand there. And we came out here to try to run it. Came to a closed gate. Didn't realize it was closed because it was the fire.
Oh, wheel stand.
Yep. That's traction control. That's awesome. I like traction control.
Yeah, when Jim, Leo, and Mike and I were out here earlier, we were coming through here, and as we were brushing everything, we were getting wheel stands and stuff going up and down these little washouts.
Trail, TRAL, Trail Tunnel Recreation Alliance, started working out here in 2012, I think, to get it back open, and it's now 24. So that's how long that this kind of stuff takes. So it's real important to know that once we have trails closed, it's really hard to get them back open again. So we got to try our best as good stewards to keep our trails open so we don't have to have a trail closed this long. Anyways, beautiful area. Let's see what the rest of this trail looks like. Yeah, that looked good from back here.
Richard, you want me to find a spot and let you around? Yeah, if you don't mind.
This is going to be interesting in a two-door.
Yeah, well, you have at least a foot and a half of air in your left front. I just passed an old Carsonite sign that had the creepy crawler sticker on it. That's a cool wheel stand, man.
Ooh.
Yeah, it felt nice.
There really isn't any hard rock crawling on this trail. A lot of what this trail is are nice washouts with lots of opportunities for axle articulation and some hanging the wheels up in the air and some tippy and steep inclines with some steep descents.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Independent suspension.
It wheels a little different than a live axle.
Yeah. Looks
They
like
are pretty impressive. They get a lot more ground clearance out of that front. The trail was described to me as basically a roller coaster. Lots of tippy stuff and articulating spots. Not really any rock crawling necessarily, but hey, I dig that. That's fun stuff. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice flex on his Jeep up there.
This one's called Nosedive. I wonder why. Now, if that ain't a thumbnail. You just got the thumbnail, Dad.
All right.
Oh, he's got 2 tires in the air at once. Long travel. Oh. This is gonna be cool to see.
right here on the left is an example of where some water runoff hardening has been done to keep the erosion down during heavy rains. So, you know me, I try it first without the rear locker.
That was a wheel stand.
I would come driver.
I lost traction, that's what killed me.
Yeah.
I bet that looked fun.
Yeah. Especially when it unloaded and came back again the second time.
Oh yeah. Well, you didn't see what happened just a second ago. Edge of Earth.
I'm not going down that corridor.
Yeah, what kind of a trooper are you? That's perfect use of hill descent control right there.
Oh, yeah, we have one. And this is what we call Edge of Earth. And then there's that.
Richard arrives to drop off the forest photographer, and then back up the hill he goes. Literally, back up the hill he goes. Anything for a photo opportunity. The camera here doesn't really do this justice, but there is a reason that it's called Edge of Earth for a reason. It's very steep.
Now, if that ain't something. A show of how steep this is. This is the angle at which the camera sits. That's what the hill looks like. Just skating right down it.
Yeah.
Or sliding.
Getting kind of tight again. This trail's got all kinds of surprises on it. Nice turn and climb out of here.
It's a little flexy too. Let's see what the tires do.
So when I just asked, they said that this trail is actually slated to open in a couple of weeks. And today is the 20th of January, so keep that in mind. It's hopefully going to be open pretty soon for regular public traffic. Telegraph Line Road. That's what it's called. Telegraph Line Road. Oh, it's part of our group down there. Really tight turn down there. I kind of pivoted around the corner. There's the rest of our vehicle group right behind us down there in the wash. There they are down there. Another pretty steep one. Lots of nice steep climbs out here. This kind of reminds me a lot of driving around out near Sycamore, if I'm honest. I love the Baja Designs lights. And then I also installed just recently some aux beam lights for ditch lights on the side. So there's the ditch lights right there. I love those. And then there's the Baja Designs. You know, I was never a big fan of the ambers, but then once I started using them, I became a fan very quickly.
It's a shame they could have made us dinner.
Joe, what are we gonna have for dinner tonight?
Food.
Yeah, it's gonna be. You know, the thing is, it's only 6 o'clock, and it's dark enough out here already.
Well, you see, we're in the middle of the desert where there's no light pollution, which is very nice.
Yeah, no light pollution. Okay, I don't know where the road is here. There it is. I see it now. All right. Well, thanks for joining us tonight on this trip. It has been a really long day, but it's been an awesome day. About, there's 5 hours of straight welding, except for lunch. It's about as long as I've ever put into some welding. This trail is awesome. When it finally opens, everybody is going to love it. It's got a little bit of everything. So, anyways, we're not far from staging area. We're going to get aired up. We're going to go get some dinner because we're starving. Thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please give me a like and a share and a thumbs up and a comment and a subscription, and check out my merch at Teespring. It's up in the description, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.